Everything that I learned, just about everything that I learned was made from some hard mistake. I feel like there's a rite of passage. Bands should sleep on floors and eat shitty and, run out of gas, things like that to be able to get that and appreciate the success when it happens. It kind of looks like this. A lot of times I'll get an idea and I'll use my voice notes and hum it in there, or
Okay.
if I have my guitar, I'll play it. And then I'll come here, I'll throw it down in Pro Tools. I pretty much have everything I need to produce a song from scratch to final product. But, a lot of times I'll have a riff or a melody idea for vocal, come up with a cool progression. I'll create loops basically. So I'll do like, a verse, a chorus, a pre-chorus if we need it, a
Right.
bridge, intro,
Right.
outro. And then I'll just start cutting them around and pasting them. And, sometimes a song will be 4.5 minutes, 5 minutes, and I hate that. So I'll start trimming the fat. If I feel like a pre-chorus is too long, cut it in half. Sometimes you don't need a pre-chorus, go get right to the chorus. Sometimes fucking intro, just start singing, just start playing guitar and singing. Get people, got to catch the ear. On the flip, if you have something that sounds rad, like some ear candy on like a guitar melody or like a synth thing in piano, or by all means, the intro has to be a hook. The vocal, the chorus, it can be anything. Some that just sounds dope that makes you go, oh shit, that's what a hook is.
Right.
Also, with songwriting and arrangement, you want to tell a story musically. Like the lyrics is one thing. You tell a story lyrically, the music has to have something happening over time. So you can have a lot of things going on. It can be a dense mix of like drums, bass, rhythm, guitar, keys. You
Right.
want it to crescendo, so like a lot of my stuff you'll hear like an intro and it sounds very simple and bare bones. And then as the verse kind of continues,
Right.
halfway through, something else will happen. Drums, bass, guitar, vocal, right? And then halfway through, all of a sudden there's a piano doing stabs for the reggae stuff. You want always something cool to be happening because people just are like, okay, I'm over this. That's just how we are. Not only should your melody be great on the vocal, but idea like of a good song is less is more.
Mhm.
And you can do a whole lot with minimal instrumentation.
Right.
So don't overthink it. So I'm gonna have to do a whole podcast about this. So a Firestone is defined as it's a stone that can withstand great heat and flame.
Firestone will make it a Flareon! With a blazing flame attack released from its internal fire sac, Flareon's the strongest evolutionary choice of all!
For me, I don't know what happened. I was singing it and it just came out. I was like, "Oh, I'm a Firestone." I'm like, "What the fuck? Am I using that right?" So I'd go on and look to make sure I was using it correctly. So for me, it was, I am the Firestone. I can withstand the heat. Like, you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen, that old phrase. I can drink, I can go hard with my friends. And I'm going to go hard with my friends because I know I can take it and I don't want to tap out early. I'm not some raging alcoholic or anything like that. I just like partying with my friends, or at least I used to. This song's about the old days. And so knowing that I can take it, yet knowing that I'm gonna feel terrible tomorrow,
Right.
but I still do it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like I still want to have a great time. I know it's gonna suck tomorrow. I should have stayed home. So that's what that means. I'm a Firestone. Patience is super key getting to where you want to go. You have to play the long game. It's a process. And as long as you love the process, which you seem to love it, if you didn't love it, it would really suck. You would have quit a long time ago.
Right.
And it's okay to have those days. Sometimes I'll go 2 days and not do shit. I'm like, I don't feel like going down there right now. Like, I don't feel like listening to music. I don't feel like being creative because you're flexing a muscle, man. It's like anything else, and it gets exhausting. You can tire yourself out, and it's okay to take a day off or 2 days off. Take a week off. You need to get to where you can appreciate it again and you get excited about it. And there's, just because you get stressed out or burnt out or you fucking hate it one day, doesn't mean you're any less of an artist or you're not driven. It's just we need that time. The mind is a complex thing and it happens to me a lot. Everything you described just now, it happens to me all the time. Some days I'm like, why am I doing this? What is this for? No one cares. I know people care, but you get that, you start
Yeah.
convincing yourself.
Yeah.
And I'm not getting anywhere. I only got 2 followers today. Shit like that. Don't worry about followers, likes, views. Don't worry about any of that. Those metrics. None of that means you're a good or bad artist. You know what I mean? Like, concentrate on making the best content possible as consistently as you can, and all that stuff will come. Followers, likes, views, all that stuff will come. It'll grow over time. Look, you're a musician, but these days you have to be a content creator first.
Right.
You're a content creator. Look,
Right.
musicians have always been content creators. Our content is music. Our content, our art is our songs. The 2-year cycle of an album is been done, and now it's like, look, the playing field's been leveled because of Spotify and streaming and stuff and YouTube. You need to stay relevant. You need to stay in the conversation. The only way to stay in the conversation is if you're constantly putting things out. No, you can't put a song out every day. That's ridiculous. Every 6 to 8 weeks, yeah, you should probably put a song out. That's how people keep talking about you. You always have something to promote, and you should be using the Spotify artist submit tool. Get on that release radar. Even if you have an album, break it up into singles and put out a single every time. And then every 5 singles, every time you put a single out, take the last one and put it on the next one. Third single, put the other 2 on there from the previous. That's what we did with the Message to the World, and all of a sudden it became an album. So there's a cutoff at like maybe 26 minutes, 27 minutes where it becomes an album as opposed to an EP. As an artist in 2020 and going forward, you need to be always putting something out, whether it's a song on Spotify or a video. Weekly video is great, man. The next thing you should do is do a behind the scenes video, or you doing this right here, talking about the song, why you covered it, how you covered it, what you did to record it, stuff like that. People want to see the behind the scenes. They want to know the process. They appreciate it more. They go, oh man, that's really cool. And then they may go back and watch the video again and be like, oh, he talked about that. That's really cool. Now it sticks out now. Like, people want to know about your journey, so that is something you need to document your process. That's going to help grow your organic following. If you're working on a song, go on Instagram and do a 30-second or a minute clip playing the song. What do you think of this? Check this song I'm working on. Get them to say, hey, what do you think? Where should I go with this? What song title? What do you think the title of the song should be? It's about this, or just sing the lyric or something, Get your fans to interact with you. You need to be engaging. And that's how you grow as an artist these days. It's not simply about putting out music, there's this visual component and something that goes deeper into the process, not just here it is, here's the final product. No, what happened to go into this product? So if you can filming yourself, like if you have a good camera and then you got your iPhone or whatever over here filming you doing that looks cool. That's like, oh, that's how he does it. Show people that, like, I see your thing behind you, the background.
Right.
It looks rad. And I didn't know if that was a green screen or what. That looks sick. Have a camera mounted off to the side showing that you're in your fucking bedroom. People love that shit, man.
Yeah.
Those are the ways that you grow as an artist. And so it's that consistency, frequency, and patience. A lot of patience. And before you know it, man, you'll be like, oh, you'll be answering DMs and, let people find you. Reply to every comment.
Thank you so much for taking your time and for lending some of your advice and let me pick your brain a little bit.
Absolutely, man.
Get it.
I'm glad you hit me up.